Kaydop signed for Mucket. No, it's not for Mucket Aces. Aces and Mucket are two different teams. Aces was the team name. Mucket was the org. So Pashi Aces is still Pashi's team. Pashi, Violent Panda, Freaky. Mock is Kaydop, Fairy Peak, and Mystic. Biomass is the ugly one, the Kaydop decal. Oh, okay, I'll check out Kaydop's decal. I think, isn't Hex the one that everybody wants? Because Hex combined with the wheels that have got like the pentagon shape on them is like the sickest combo. It looks really good. Kaydop's saying, why do players still join Muck at this point? It's for the money, 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 if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely not for the branding, because like that's branding suicide joining Mucket. Would I beat Cuxer with a 5-goal handicap? I could definitely do it, but it would be tricky. Like Cux is very good. Definitely one of the best 1v1 players in the world at this point. And another couple of good 1v1 players we got right here. First time on this stream, LilPlayer V3. I think right now one of, if not the highest rated PS4 player. Tries to go for the early dodge. Oh, he's managed to cover it enough of an angle. Well played. He did go for the early dodge. I think he's not going to get the counterattack though. That's definitely a misplay that we would not expect to see from a player of LilPlayer's level. He's going to need to take more consistency with his counterattacks than that if he wants to take down Kaydop, because counterattacks are few and far between against Kaydop. He plays a very defensive style, and he'll look for counterattacks of his own. And Kaydop, just like we saw from Cuxer in the Fairy Peak vs Cux matchup, is somebody who he tricks his opponents into feeling like, well, he makes them feel a sense of security that they really don't have, because he makes it look like he's beamed it. Oh, what a finish! Kaydop with the fake aerial lands and pops it a second time. I love Kaydop's black Zombas, if that is what those are. I think they are. It was a pretty tough save. LilPlayer didn't get a good read on what Kaydop was doing. Felt that the pop was coming in from the first jump, which was actually a fake. Kaydop's kickoff is the stuff of nightmares. LilPlayer is gonna have to he's gonna have a hard time dealing with this one. He did actually get goal side, but he just didn't flip through the ball as much as Kaydop did. Why is there a purple dot in the top left of the screen? Is there? Did you just trick me? I don't see a purple dot, dude. You tricked me. I can't believe I fell for this. Can't believe it. Okay, LilPlayer with an infield dribble. Kaydop tried to get the block up high, but unfortunately for him, that's not where LilPlayer was going. Well played though by LilPlayer to cut infield. You see right here, Kaydop, he's going for the boost and trying to get an interception. He thought LilPlayer was going to take that up the wall. Just did not get a good read on that. Apparently it's some Twitch thing you didn't opt into. You're in some Twitch thing. Huh. That's odd. I've never heard of the purple dot bug before. So these guys definitely just feeling each other out right now. I didn't take a look yet. Oh, that's some horrendous ping for LilPlayer actually. He said that he was okay with the EU, but this is not a particularly good server for him. I can only imagine he's playing from the west coast of NA. Kaydop accidentally dodging. His front wheels were not touching the wall. That's why this single jump actually turned into a dodge. Right there, he tried to jump off the wall, but it turned into a dodge because all 4 of your wheels have to be planted on a surface for your car to actually jump off that surface. We'll tweet you a picture. Alright, Pentagram, I'll check that out later. So LilPlayer ties it up. He doesn't seem to be bothered by the ping at all. You know, credit to him for having the willingness to play on EU server, because it made it a lot easier finding an opponent for him. Oh, good save. Kaydop going for the bump. Dodge to cancel that bump coming out from LilPlayer. I remember I first saw LilPlayer play on Marky's stream ages ago, and this was like almost a year ago when Marky used to stream 1v1s, and he was just so much better than everybody else that he would just 10-0 everybody he played. And even LilPlayer, who was a top 100 player at the time, was just getting rinsed by Marky. But since then, the skill gap has closed. The top 1v1 players from back in the day, Scrub, Marky, and Cux, they've not been focusing on ones so much, and other players have been getting a lot better at ones. So I don't expect that. Oh, Kaydop with the dunk. I didn't see that coming. This was a pretty sick dunk by Kaydop. He pops it off the wall, and he just gets goal side, or opposite goal side. Oh, he got multiple contacts as well. LilPlayer got a solid hit. Kaydop's hit was that little bit more solid though. Get dunked on. So LilPlayer still playing on the PS4. One of the only PS4 high-rated players to not switch onto PC at this point. Gets the bang onto Kaydop. That should be a goal. He's missed an open net once this game. Will not miss it the second time of asking. Well played. Gets the finish. So if you are a PS4 player yourself and you aspire to get high rated. It is possible. It is much more difficult, of course, than playing on PC because there is input lag and lower FPS. But it's definitely possible. LilPlayer getting, I think, very close to top 10. Oh, he tries the rush challenge, does not work. Kaydop saw that coming a mile away. Just goes for the hook shot right over the top of him. Kaydop was very, very careful to make sure to get some height on that shot. It would have been easy to dodge early and accidentally arc the ball more low than he did right there, which would have not worked at all. Oh, good save, LilPlayer to the crossbar, but unfortunately can't get it into the flat part of the crossbar. It's going to come straight down. This was a pretty tricky situation for LilPlayer. He could have got a better save, I feel, if he popped it with the nose of his car.
Got to catch your live stream and subscribe. Learned a lot from your YouTube videos, so I'm happy to throw some bills your way.
Oh, thanks, man.
Keep it up, man.
Hey, Boskinator, appreciate you being here, dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And, yeah, as always, YouTube videos, of course, are something I never, like, planned to be a thing when I started streaming. It just kind of, I was like, well, might as well, you know? So, everybody who's watching on YouTube, I am working on things to improve my YouTube in the future. Oh, that shot's just got too much venom on it. LilPlayer down by 4. Kaydop is not taking any prisoners here. But I am working towards getting HD recordings get to 1080p videos on YouTube. But right now my current setup can't do that. I've been having some problems with it. I've been trying to fix that. We'll look at in the future for HD videos on YouTube. They'll be coming to my channel pretty soon. Kaydop, look at this kickoff. So smart. He just hits the brake at the last second so that LilPlayer hits the ball straight into Kaydop, and Kaydop, getting the second touch, neutralizes the ball and stays right behind it. Meanwhile, LilPlayer is off to the side. So Kaydop, he mixes up his face-off just as much as anybody else at the top level of ones. Him and Fairy Peak as well like to mix it up a lot, where they hit the brake sometimes. Sometimes they go for faster kickoffs. Sometimes they replicate Scrub's kickoff, where they get round goal side and hook shot it. Oh, LilPlayer with the misplay, starting to let some mistakes creep into his game, which he absolutely cannot afford to do against a player of Kaydop's level. Oh, just getting on the wrong side of the ball. He was trying to kind of catch it with a backflip, but a side flip would have been the correct play right there. And Kaydop just relentless on face-offs yet again. And don't be fooled, this is just Kaydop being a beast. He's so good at hitting the ball dead center every single time. Your car seems to be defective. Your Octane simply refuses to perform dribbles on the ground. You drove around Urban Central, couldn't find a mechanic. Or could you possibly find to fix this severe defect? Nice meme, dude. I'd give that one a 7 out of 10 for sure. LilPlayer gets some kickoff goal revenge. Nice job finishing this one off. Kaydop was trying to run interference, but he's still up by 6 goals as the Frenchman. It's going to be very difficult for LilPlayer. From, I don't know where LilPlayer is from in America, but it's probably somewhere in the Midwest or the West. He might tell us in the Twitch chat. I'm not sure if he's still listening to the stream. Aerial shot to the top corner. Well played, getting it over Kaydop. Kaydop wasn't far off saving this, but the aerial shot was just a bit too much. We'll take a look at this from Kaydop's angle. Oh, Kaydop just did not expect a shot of that speed right underneath the crossbar. Really well played. Alright, good night, Jacko. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Still a small chance here for LilPlayer. He's got to pretty much convert every single chance he gets. There's another one though, going for the wall shot, and I love that he's going for this because he knows he has to score with pretty much every single chance he's getting at this point. So he just comes off the wall for the aerial, slams it straight towards the net. Again, Kaydop is close, but not close enough. So here we go, within 4. LilPlayer needs to stay so disciplined on the face-off though. He seems to be getting a lot more goal side right now, which is working out great for him. But Kaydop is such a deceptively quick player that LilPlayer will have to be very, very clinical with these chances. Just approaching the last minute. What's his option going to be? He's going to try and dribble it low. Again, Kaydop. Very close, but he does save it this time. And the counter-attack. Like I said, you've always got to watch out for these quick recovery. Oh, and he's not even going to score. He's just going to waste some time. This is smart play by Kaydop, actually. He's just wasting time because he prefers a possession right now than a goal. He might have actually just relinquished possession though. Yes, he has. But again, Kaydop very comfortable defending, and he's just going to let the clock tick down. He doesn't even feel like he needs another goal right now. He's just going to waste the time. Doesn't want to bring a volatile kickoff situation into the play. Oh, and the ball is going to come off the inside of the upright. LilPlayer with almost certainly no chance to come back now. Good game one though. He did put 6 past one of the best defenders in the world. He just has to work in his own defense now. Oh, the delayed 50-50 will work. Kaydop gets dunked on. Still a glimmer of hope for LilPlayer. I'm not a believer though. I'm not a believer. It's going to be really, really rough to get 3 goals past Kaydop's kickoff and his defense. Violence, speed, momentum. Violence, speed, momentum. Yeah, there we go. Kickoff for Kaydop. Again, just so solid. He just plants it right down the middle. Collecting another goal. So he's one of the most successful players. If you ever want to have a successful solo kickoff in 1v1, watch Kaydop. I've never seen anybody get so many second touches on the kickoff. Because LilPlayer is getting all the first touches here, but Kaydop is still winning a lot of the time. Because he gets such a good read on the line of approach of his opponent. LilPlayer going for the carry. Oh, top corner. Denied by the crossbar. Hey, 6 pockets. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the channel. Pitsy beef, I don't even know what you're saying. I'm not gonna lie. I don't get it. At all. Just checking that I didn't ignore any messages by accident. Oh, is LilPlayer dropped from the lobby? Okay, he's gone for a reconnect. He's gone for a reconnect as LilPlayer. Yeah, Kaydop has taken game 1. As game 2 gets underway, I'll just really quickly throw up a overlay for those of you who are joining late. Oh my goodness, I can't spell LilPlayer. There we go. So 1-0 Kaydop, starting off pretty strong. And that's some good air dribble defense by LilPlayer. Did he just drive over that boost without collecting it? That would have been a misplay if he did. Because of course if you have 100 boost and you drive over a 100 boost canister, you don't pick it up, it just stays there. And you don't ever want to do that in 1v1. Because the only other player that could possibly be taking that boost is your opponent. So you almost never want to do that. I can't spell. Did I not spell it right? I feel like I spelt it right. I think I did. What did I spell wrong? I'm so like creeped out now. I feel like I spelled something wrong, but I think I did it right. Woody, you've bamboozled me. I've been bamboozled by Woody. Oh, I'm not tabbed in. There we go. Delicious mechanical keyboard sound. Somebody was asking in YouTube comments the other day, and just in case they're watching this video, it is blue switches on that. LilPlayer moving in pretty late there, but he didn't jump too high. You've got to always be careful if you move in late to try and tackle somebody who's air dribbling and kind of following the ball close. Make sure not to let the ball go under you, because sometimes people at the highest level will pinch the ball with the floor. Just scoot it right underneath you, and you don't want to try and jump up too high. Oh, Kaydop just outplaying LilPlayer in the midfield once again. I feel like LilPlayer is backing off a little bit too much here. He needs to be a little bit quicker to the play, but a little bit more proactive. Woody is mocking your misspelling your name on. Oh yeah, this is true. I can't even spell my own name on Twitter. Do Crow after Kaydop. Crow is online and would probably be down. I think Kronovi's probably busy right now. He did play a 1v1 on stream earlier. I don't know if he wants to play another. He probably just, if he's streaming, he probably just wants to stream. Okay, up with. I want to highlight here the wiggle celebration. This is the highlight of this goal. There we go, just right there. A little bit of wiggle left and right, something that we're more akin to seeing from Turbo Pulsar. Do USE server? Oh, yeah, we should probably switch server after this game, just to give LilPlayer a fighting chance. He didn't tell me that he was a US West player. Nice shot by LilPlayer. I think he just wanted to test himself against one of the best on my stream. He wasn't too concerned about the server. That was a really good shot. Right underneath the bar, inside the post. Isn't Kaydop higher ranked? The only reason, I just asked LilPlayer if he was okay. This is how it went down. I just asked LilPlayer. I said, hey, I'm going to look for a game for you. Do you want to play on EU? Because if you do, that'll make it much easier for me to find an opponent. And he said that he was fine playing in EU. I didn't know where he was from, what part of America. He just said that he was fine playing in Europe server. I know he has played in Europe server before. I've seen him on, I've seen him playing 1v1s in Europe against European players who are streaming. It's just something, it's a comfort thing. Like if you're used to it, if you're used to playing with a high ping, then you get better at it. I mean, we just saw that with the 1v1 I displayed on my stream against an OCE player. I was not as used to the high ping that we played on US West as he was. He was doing much better on face-offs. Oh, Kaydop! I'm not sure what this was. Just not getting on the right side of the ball at all. This might have been an entirely fake kickoff, like he was hoping. I have no idea what that was. LilPlayer and Kaydop both doing the weirdest approaches. I don't like what Kaydop did though, because he's not goal side, so it's very like risky. Especially when you're only 1 goal up. Don't really see the need to do that. LilPlayer doesn't get the save. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I've got to see this again. Again, Kaydop is just sticking to the ball a lot better. What was that? LilPlayer's ball card just bounced off the ball. That looked extremely strange. I'm not sure what that was. See, that time, the difference of that slow kickoff by Kaydop and the one that I was criticizing is that for that one, he did put himself between his goal and the ball. So when LilPlayer took the shot on the face-off, Kaydop was ready to move in and get the block. Oh, he does get that in with the air roll shot. Kaydop, well played to get this shot out so quickly. LilPlayer probably doesn't even feel like he's going to get beaten to this ball, and suddenly Kaydop's already over the top of him. I don't know. I don't think Crow wants to play another 1v1. Don't worry, Crow will probably play on stream another day. Kaydop's so quick to commit to that off-the-wall aerial. He jumped with the same touch that he popped the ball, which is always a sign of a confident player who pops the ball and jumps off the wall with the exact same movement. Kaydop misses. Well, he doesn't even go for the mid boost here. He saw the opportunity to take a shot, wanted that instead of the mid boost. This 2-goal deficit for LilPlayer is a big problem. He hasn't looked very threatening against Kaydop's defense this game. And with Kaydop dominating kickoffs as well, LilPlayer absolutely has to convert on every single chance that he gets. Oh, and Kaydop's got another open net. You will take it, as always. Consistency, just striking through. I feel like this, what is it called? Biomass? Yeah, biomass. I feel like the biomass would look really good with the, what's it called? The ink boost. The ink boost trail. Because Kaydop's got the black biomass. It kind of looks like somebody just spilt ink all over his car. Oh, he's going for the backboard. Follows it low. Gets the dunk. What a finish by Kaydop. He was faking a backboard dribble here. And then after a while, he just decided to go up above it and come down hard. That was a save by LilPlayer. Kaydop dunks it in though. Did Crow and Miho already play it? Yeah, they did. They did. They played. Miho won 4-1. Miho just, he got a really hilarious win in game 2. And then it was a combination of Crow being the most triggered that he's been in his whole life, and Miho asking a ton of questions to Crow with his pops and flicks, and Crow just didn't have an answer for it. Biomass is only black. Okay, I guess that makes sense. LilPlayer opting for a pretty all-in move right there. I want to highlight that he, again, has identified that he needs to start scoring goals. There is no way that he's going to come back with a conservative play. So I love LilPlayer's identification of like his playstyle in comparison to the time that is remaining. That's, you know, this is a little bit less all-in because he's not inside Kaydop's net and in the air. Like, he's landing in the net, but at least his wheels are on the ground. But I love what he went before that to score his 4th goal. He just went for a double jump pop, all-in move, but he knows he has to make those risks against a player of Kaydop's caliber. He might only get 4 chances from the minute and 30, and he gets the demo. That's going to be back within win. Well played by LilPlayer. He shouldn't be slowing this down. Absolutely should get it in as fast as possible. Well played by LilPlayer. Kaydop should have seen that coming, but LilPlayer's back within 1. He's taken 3 chances from 3 possessions, 100% conversion rate, and he's doing a lot better on the face-off now. Looking like he's absolutely in with the chance to win this. Good position, throws it to the near post. Unfortunately for him, couldn't get it inside the crossbar this time. He's going to turn early. He's going to be so careful here. LilPlayer has no boost to work with. Kaydop is also pretty low, but he's got enough. Kaydop, end to end, just feathers the boost perfectly. Keeps the ball under control and moving, which is the key. He'd never at any point slowed down this ball. He just kept it moving away from his opponent. Yeah, this is probably default camera glitch. Because look at the FOV. It's very, very small FOV. No pro players use 90. You'll sometimes see 100 or even 98 or 97, but not a 90 FOV. Oh, and LilPlayer, just after he worked so hard to get those 3 goals back, Kaydop scores 2 back to back. You can't stop the Kaydop. He will always have relentless pressure. That's why he's still one of the most feared 1v1 players in the game right now. Such an unorthodox style for Kaydop. Very interesting to watch. I would love to see Kaydop versus Cuxer. That's a matchup I've never seen, and I feel like they would be a really interesting match for each other, just because they're both so defensive. I feel like it would just be a bunch of driving around in the midfield doing 50-50s. That would be the game. But Kaydop's going to take game 2, and I don't know if LilPlayer... Like, we can't talk to LilPlayer because he is a PS4 player, but if he readies up, we're just going to continue on this server. If he doesn't, if he's listening to the stream, we might chuck it on. Yeah, he just wants to play on the server. He's fine. He's used to the high ping, and you know, ping isn't all. It isn't the only thing that decides a game. You understand PlayStation players are bad? Is this because PC is effectively a pleb filter? Lol. Now PlayStation players aren't bad at all. There's a lot of very, very good PlayStation players. Like pretty much all the pros came from PlayStation to begin with. Kronovi, Marky Duda, Mike, they all came from PlayStation. Cux was one of the first to get a PC, and even more recently than that, you got Miho, Dapper, JNaps. They were all on PlayStation until recently, and they're all very, very top level American players. LilPlayer gets the outplay and the recovery at the near post. He barely dodged the bump by Kaydop right here. That's it kind of highlights the danger of popping the ball with 2 jumps, is that you kind of place your car where the ball used to be. You jump up into the ball, and then your car is where the ball used to be, and the other player comes in to hit the ball and they just spank you. So if you want to pop the ball and not get spanked, often dodging, getting underneath it and dodging to the side, or doing a front flip is a better option, because your car stays with a lower profile. You're less likely to get spanked on the follow through from the defender. But 2-0 LilPlayer starting off this game pretty well. He got the outplay, the recovery, and the finish, goal number 1. And then Kaydop just not respecting the speed of the shot on the second goal. This might have been a bit of a disrespect from LilPlayer right here, though. Going for a fake air dribble into a catch in front of Kaydop's net. Kaydop just says, nah, that's not going to work, buddy. Slams the ball right off the top of his car. Oh, by the way, before I forget, a Wild Peach, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you coming in clutch with the Twitch Prime once again. This has probably been one of the clutchest days for Twitch Prime on my channel, and I appreciate every single one of you. Oh, nice throw. LilPlayer just kicks the ball up on the back of his car and throws it right into the empty net. I was wondering if he was going to get this, because his first touch and second touch were not very good, but then he finally got some acceleration on the ball. Would have been a huge misplay if he didn't get that into the open net before Kaydop respawned. Teach you more about spanking. See, this is the funny thing, is I always call demos and bumps like spanks and bangs and all, like, you know, just slang words related to aggression. And then as soon as I did it in the Karma vs Moses game, everyone was like, "Ah, you can't say this, you're sexist." Please. Please. I do that in every single game. Will we see any bangs from Kaydop onto LilPlayer? Or will LilPlayer take the upper position? Right now, Kaydop goes low, just pops the ball on his head. Kaydop, of course, one of the players who's most stubborn for leaving ball cam on. And I don't like that at all, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of players who dribble the ball on top of their car with ball cam. But, that being said, Kaydop does have quite a lot of success with it. So, it's not the end of the world. Well, LilPlayer's actually failed on that dribble. He tried to take it all the way back into his own half to give himself more space, and somehow his cars got tripped up. I like these exit demos that LilPlayer's looking for. I don't like the fact that he's boost starved himself, though. Took a little bit too long to secure the mid boost and missed his own boost in the corner. That's a huge misplay. Could have been his possession, but instead he's going to have to defend a Kaydop possession. Kaydop rips a shot, bar down and out. LilPlayer is just watching his goal get peppered with shots right now. Oh, fix the overlay. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot to do that. I'll very quickly fix that for you guys. There we go. Job done. And finally the pressure amounts to a goal. It's been a long time coming. Kaydop's been in control of this entire passage of play. Always takes the first opportunity to shoot, does Kaydop. He doesn't over dribble, which is a problem a lot of players have. They'll see an open net and they'll try and dribble towards the open net to decrease their chances. What a pull shot! Kaydop just centered the ball to himself using LilPlayer's card. That is a pretty sick play. He saw the opportunity here to go for the pull shot and he just slammed LilPlayer to the ball. LilPlayer was trying to just dodge into the ball to clear it, and because Kaydop just changed his angle of approach, he just hit the ball completely the wrong direction. I took that long to put YouTube notification up. It's been up the whole time, dude. It's been up the whole time. I started streaming and then it went up immediately. Oh, Kaydop gets the demo, but he accidentally hits the ball on the follow through. He's still very under control of the situation. And again, there's no fear to shooting the ball early. Kaydop sees the opening, takes the opening, doubles, LilPlayer's score. That's something that I'm so impressed by whenever I watch Kaydop play, is he sees the opening to the other player's goal and he just shoots the ball. He doesn't feel the need to dribble the ball closer to make it an easier shot. He just shoots it into the open net from all sorts of positions. And with power as well. He hardly ever misses his power shot. He has missed the open net here though. He was a little bit impatient on his approach. Did not wait for the ball to roll across him enough. So yeah, Caster's curse to the maximum. Just as I'm crediting his open net shots, he misses one. Typically, always happens. Feels bad, man. LilPlayer's trying to bait Kaydop into a bad challenge, but this is a reactive defender right here. He loves to just sit back and defend. You will hardly ever bait him off his line. Look at the air roll into the challenge by Kaydop. Well, LilPlayer's gone for an air roll shot off the wall and a double touch, using Kaydop as a backboard almost. And Kaydop, I'm not sure what this is. He's going to transition into a dunk because he knew that the air dribble wasn't going anywhere. I think he just tried to get the ball up in the air, failed completely. LilPlayer has missed another open net. Will Kaydop punish him this time? Yes, he will. He knows he's got all the time in the world. He's looking for a demo as well as Kaydop. 7-3. This is looking like his series. And LilPlayer, the PS4 player from America, has put on a good showing, but Kaydop has definitely outplayed him at just controlling the ball in the midfield. LilPlayer has not been able to have anywhere near as much consistent pressure as Kaydop has. And I feel like Kaydop's defense has just been on another level as well. That ball will not roll in. Kaydop doesn't get enough speed on it. He managed to get LilPlayer to back off by going for a bump. So many pre-jump saves by Kaydop. Did he actually get... He actually got that boost as well. Oh my goodness, Kaydop. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this as well, but whenever you're racing somebody to a boost, I feel like if you jump, you're more likely to win the race, than if you don't. Like, cars who are higher up are more likely to win the race. Oh, Kaydop's going for the floor pinch. Just going to transition into an aerial. Oh, he misses the rebound, though. I would have liked to see him just try and floor pinch that one directly in. Just to follow the line of thinking that Kaydop sees an open net, Kaydop shoots into the open net. That is usually what we see from this guy. Never afraid to go off the wall as well as Kaydop. And top corner finish in the open net this time. He didn't need to put it in the top corner, but he will anyway. LilPlayer is looking for anything here. Oh, he didn't respect Kaydop's infield dribble. Gave Kaydop far too much space. Again, though, it was a 4-goal game already. LilPlayer knew he had to take literally every chance he was going to get at that point, so he was looking for a hard dunk. Couldn't find it, and that's GG. And that'll be GG's. Kaydop's going to take it in 3. But respect to the LilPlayer, saying that he was willing to play in EU. Definitely look out for him in the future, especially if he makes a transition to PC, because of course, although you can play at a high level on PS4, as we can see, it is much easier to play on PC. So if LilPlayer ever does transition, I'm sure that we'll see good things from him. Would I say there was less random element in ones compared to threes? Ones are a lot more elegant. I wouldn't say there's a lot of randomness in either, to be honest. I wouldn't say there's a lot of randomness in either. You get to force more pinches in threes, and you get more demos in threes, so I guess in that regard, like, pinches and demos are the two things that are kind of the most random in 1v1, but in Rocket League. But when I say demos random, I mean like the side of the pitch that you spawn on is the random part. Yeah, but that's going to be it, 3-0. But thanks to Kaydop for playing, and GG's LilPlayer. Good to finally get you on the stream. and well played despite the ping disadvantage, going toe to toe with Kaydop for large portions of that series. I know, anybody like talking trash to LilPlayer losing to one of, like, literally one of the best 1v1 players in the world right now doesn't know what they're talking about. I don't know where Kaydop's rank is right now, but he wins 1v1 tournaments like every single week, pretty much. I don't think he's that high at the moment. He might not even have a 1v1 rank. Like, the thing about Kaydop is he doesn't even have a 1v1 rank. Kaydop does not have a 1v1 rank. His rank has disappeared because he hasn't played ones ranked for so long. But he just plays 1v1 tournaments every week, multiple 1v1 tournaments. So that's where he gets all his practice from, and he wins them regularly. He won a 1v1 tournament yesterday, so this guy's just a monster, absolute monster in 1v1 tournaments. But that's gonna do it for this this series.